It's time for Highlands basketball. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Highlands High School. Tonight, the Highlands Golden Rams facing their longtime rivals, the Knoch Knights. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. Tom Stobert's entered the bubble tonight, and we are set to go for this one. Dean, I have on my card to ask you about a movie from 1986 with Rob Lowe, Jim Belushi, and Debbie Moore. About last night.
Yeah, Mike, it was a tough one. Our first loss of the year. A bit more turnovers than our opponent for the third game in a row. Finally caught up to us. But the kids never gave up, Mike. They were down 7 at a half. They come back, took the lead on a basket, but then Shaler come up flat-footed. The big guy hits a 15-footer, and that's all she wrote. One bright spot out of that game, though, Jimmy Quince had a career-high 29. We're going to need him to do basically the same here tonight against a tough Knoch Knights team.
It will be a tough game here tonight. The Knights come in 3-2. The Rams are 8-1. Also, playing this game tonight, it's a non-section game, remember. Knoch has stayed in the same old section in 4. We moved up to 5. Is it a good or a bad thing to be playing these guys tonight coming off a loss like that?
Mike, I think it's a great thing because, again, always a great game when you play Knoch. One thing we're missing tonight is the 1,400 fans that were packed in here last year to see that championship game, and it was a great game last year. Even though it's not a section game, you put these two teams together, it's always important for one reason, Mike, bragging rights. These kids play against each other a lot.
I said we were 8-1. I guess I was looking forward to an hour and a half from now. We're only 7-1.
I hope you're right.
Let's make it 8. Let's talk about the Knoch Knights, and one of the keys to beating them has got to be stopping number 20, Ryan Lang.
3 words, Mike. Stop Ryan Lang. You're right. This kid comes in. He's averaging 26 points a game. He's the only returning starter from that great team last year. Check this out, Mike. He shot 91 foul shots this year already. As a team, Highlands has only taken 98. So that tells you about what he does to get to the line. So look out for number 20. We've done a good job of basically keeping the leading scorer in check. We're going to need to do it tonight against a great player in Ryan Lang.
I mentioned that to Greg McAfee. He said he's seen them play against Burrell. He does get to the rim. So
there he is in your picture right there, Mike.
Number 20.
Number 20.
Exactly. Well, if you've been putting off that much needed work around the house, why not let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations help you tip off basketball season with a new kitchen, game room, bathroom, or addition to make your home a winner. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian Nee and his team of professionals at Beanie guarantee that your job will be completed on time exactly the way you want it. And rest assured, Brian and his staff are now working 12-hour days to combat any delays brought about by COVID-19. As always, customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call, 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page, Beanie Home Renovations, where the B is always busy. Tip-off is coming up. The starting lineups will be next. It's Highlands and Knoch, and it's right after this. All right, time for the starting lineups tonight. The Knoch Knights, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Dean?
Yeah, Mike, the Knoch Knights come in here in their blue and gold uniforms. They will start number 3, Keegan Fraser, a 6'1 junior, averaging 8.8 per game. Number 20, the guy we talked about in pregame, Ryan Lang, 26 points per game for the 6-foot junior. Number 4, Blaze Volks, 5'10 senior, averages 5.1 per game. Number 30, Tyler Budabaugh, 6'2 senior, 6.8 per game. And number 33, Zach McMillan, 6'3 senior, averages 10 points a game. He played a lot last year, Mike.
He did. Alan Bauman, the first-year coach. Ron McNabb retiring after last season. And so a new man in charge of the Knoch Knights.
Highlands will start number 0, Chandler Timmons, 6'3 sophomore. Number 1, Jimmy Quince, 6'2 sophomore, coming off that career performance, 29 points last night. Number 14, Carter Leary, 5'11 junior. Number 10, Antoine McDaniel, 6'3 senior. And the big guy in the middle, 6'5 senior, freshly signed at Notre Dame University. Number 50, Joaquin Roman, And last night, Mike, he met his match. That guy was just as big as he was, huh?
He really was. Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Since 1979, they got you covered for all your commercial and industrial painting needs. Stores, schools, and churches to beautify and protect. Call Dan Timmons Painting at 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered. Special hi to Dan Timmons tonight.
Yes, well, he's doing good.
So we are set to go with this one here tonight. The Highlands Golden Rams and the Knoch Knights. The Rams are 7-1. The Knights are 4-4. Alan Bauman, as we mentioned, the former Freeport star. They were supposed to play Keystone Oaks last night. That game did not take place. I don't believe it had anything to do with Keystone Oaks being on strike. I think it was weather related. So Knoch's last game was at Derry last Friday, and they lost that game 64-61 thanks to my boy Aiden Bushy.
41 points, Mike. He's 5'7" tops, right?
Maybe. So the Rams win the tap. They get it underneath to Timmons. Turn around. Shot, score, foul. That's a good start. As Chandler puts it in, and he'll go to the line.
Bushy, Mike, you remember last year, he had guts for 5'7". He took it right at Johnny, remember?
Yes, sir.
First ball goes on Booter ball.
Thank you. So at the line is Chandler Timmons. We're going to go through the entire night and not give any percentages.
There you go.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay.
Chandler makes the first, and the Rams lead it 3-0. We'll tell you what the team's doing tonight. That's all we're going to do. Whip it underneath. McMillan kicks it back out top to Frazier. Keegan Frazier drives in. Now to the baseline, McMillan. Out to Lang.
Carter Leary drew the assignment, Mike, and it's a shirt assignment. Watch Leary. He will not be watching the ball. He'll be watching Lang's chest at all
Frazier
times.
had it stolen by Timmons, but Knoch throws it out of bounds, and the Rams will get it back. That was a good start there defensively. Now remember, the Rams jumped out to a big lead last night against Shaler. They led it 15-4, and then it was all downhill after that. Shaler shot 55% from the floor last night. No wonder we lost.
Yeah, you don't win too many high school games that way.
And the Rams shot 38%. His effort certainly wasn't the issue. Sometimes you get beat, and that's what happened last night.
Give Shaler credit, Mike.
Oh, what a spin move by Chandler. He's got the first 5. Timmons 5. And Knoch nothing.
And there you go, Carter Leary, Mike. Got a double.
Oh, good job by Lang to split the double team. Got it inside, and McMillan laid it in. That was well done by Lang. He made that one, and it's 5-2. Leary beats him down, loops it back out to McDaniel for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it is Knoch ball.
That time, Mike, they got a chance to double line. They did. He got the ball into Zach McMillan. The other guy with experience puts it in. 5-2. Antoine's going to get called for that, Mike.
Yep, he rode him.
Yep.
Keegan Frazier the foul.
All the way down.
We discussed the 71 points that were scored by Shaler last night, and you're not going to win too many games at home doing that. The last time Highlands gave up over 70 points here was against Knoch on the 8th of January 2019, the game that Scott Frazier scored 33 and the Knights beat the Rams 74-59. It doesn't happen often.
I'm guessing a brother here.
Yeah, that's what made me think of it.
Yep. Keegan. Timmons draws the assignment now with Lang. Surprised they're switching off on him, Mike.
Now Volts drives in, but he gets shut off, and they'll have to kick it back outside. We played 2 minutes, and the Rams lead 5-2.
Knoch hung around Mars, Mike, the first game of the year, and the fourth quarter, Mars pulled away.
There's a 3 missed, and the rebound is McDaniel, and he's fouled from behind by Keegan Frazier. Now, the other time, it's only happened 3 times in the last 4 years that Highlands has allowed more than 70 points at home. The other time was to Franklin Regional, early January 2017. They lost 84-81 that night. So when they give up more than 70 points here, they don't win, and it doesn't happen very often.
There's the matchup, Quince against Lang.
Now McDaniel in front of Coach Bauman. Crossover move.
Nice
Good
pass.
dump down to Joaquim, and he lays it in. Joaquim's first 2, it's 7-2 Highlands.
Great bounce pass by Antoine that time.
Driving all the way to the basket beautifully is Frazier with the lay-in. And it's 7-4. Now Timmons.
2-3 zone, a little bit man-to-man. There's playing in the paint.
Nice move by Chandler up off the window. And he's got 7 quick first quarter points. And the Rams lead 9-4.
We haven't seen that much offense out of him that fast, Mike.
Chandler had 6 all last night. Frazier, back to Lang. Lang is 20. Keep your eye on him. He opened our eyes the first game we played them out there last year, the game that Knoch won. That's a travel. Turnover as McMillan put it on the floor and gave what you like to call the old yabba dabba do Fred Flintstone step and a turnover.
Highlands forcing 17 turnovers. That's down, Mike. At one time it was 20 coming into these last 3 games. And they're committing 12. That's up from 9. So
it looks like Knoch's not going to mind playing a little up-tempo, so see how that works.
Wish Ever did yesterday, huh?
No, they sure did. There's a turnover. Stolen by Volts. Got it down to McMillan, and he missed it. Rebound Roman.
Oh, wow.
And now foul. As McDaniel came forward to get the ball and Blaze Volts bumped him. That's a third-team foul against the Knights. We were remiss. We didn't tell you the officials tonight. Chris Zemansky, Joe DeCello, and Mike Jarasinski Jr.
A local crew. I think they're trying to do that, Mike, with all the pandemic situation, keep everybody close to home. And it's a veteran crew.
1-3-1.
Chris tell me his brother Mark is coaching 8th grade at Armstrong. You can't keep us down, Mike.
Leary in the corner needs some help because they trap out of that 1-3-1. They got it over to McDaniel baseline. Back over to Kuntz. Drives. Glass. No good. Rebound Timmons.
And
shot.
1.
Score. Foul. What a first quarter for Chandler Timmons.
He's got 9 of the 11, Mike. He's going to try to make it 10 at the foul line. John Miller, Mike, the great coach of the Blackhawk. Last year coached 9th grade at North Allegheny.
Oh, yeah.
It's called staying out of trouble.
Timmons trying to complete his second three-point play of this first quarter.
Look at this, Mike. 10 in the first quarter.
And Highlands has an 8-point lead. Oh, and Joaquim with some defense on Lang shut him down. Here come the Rams 3-on-2.
Why not?
Leary
Why
to Timmons with the lay-in.
He's got a dozen.
And Adam Bauman needs a timeout, and the Rams lead by 10 early on.
I think we're talking about number 0 in the huddle. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, let's go for that.
Wireless Zone, the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, a big family, just need a new device, Wireless Zone can help. At Wireless Zone, we're dedicated to finding the right devices for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Our stores offer competitive price on most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today to see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, 6 in the AK Valley. Ram fans, yours in Natrona Heights, next to Walmart, or at Pittsburgh Mills Mall, or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Here come the Knights. This is Lang. Got into a double team, tried to get around Kuntz. Got shut off by Roman on the baseline and kicked it back outside for Buterbaugh. Now back to Lang. 3:30 left, first quarter. Highlands 14, Knoch 4.
Now they're going 2-3 at the trap, Mike. Look at Lang.
That's a trap right. And a travel. Great job there by McDaniel and Leary. And Lang turns it over.
And the sideline, our third defender. They got him right where they wanted him, Mike.
The sideline's always stationary, too.
Yep.
Here's Leary.
Get passes there. There it is.
McDaniel for 3. It's down.
He was itching for that one, Mike. I saw him in the corner of my eye.
How about this? The Rams lead by 13, and Jimmy hasn't scored. Lang takes it all the way through, and he'll go to the foul line, as he often does at 3:03 first quarter, and the Rams leading 17-4.
And that's the beauty about Jimmy, Mike. He doesn't
have to
worry about scoring.
Right.
That's right.
Well, they need. I think a lot of the point is that others need to chip in, and which they were doing, and have done most of the season. The last couple games, not so much. Lang makes the first. He is a 78% foul shooter with all those attempts.
On top of volume, Mike, he makes them.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt, does it? I get the sense he has the ball in his hands a lot. They graduated a ton of guys, too, just like Highlands did. They graduated 6 seniors and lost their coach. First 2 for Lang. Timmons to Roman against Buterbaugh. Back up, off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped, and they're going to get Joaquim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should be a second real quick.
And that could get Khalil Long in the ball game.
Here he comes. Along with Trent Belak.
17-6, Rams by 11. I know what they have to guard against is what happened yesterday after they were up 15-4.
Yes.
Here's Lang.
There's an offensive
charge.
foul. There you go.
So Lang picks up his first. That's team foul number 4 against the Knights. Highlands has committed 3, and quickly forecourt Jimmy Coons.
4th turnover.
DJ Loveland right side in front of Alan Bauman.
Now they're in a 2-3.
Corner to Loveland. He's open. Here it comes. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Pulled out of there by Cole Green, the 6'5 senior, number 24. Ahead of the pack is Volts. Now they work it back to Leighton King.
DJ Loveland now getting the assignment with
And
Lang.
J.J. Zabalski turns it over.
5th turnover to Highlands 1 so far, Mike.
So the first 4 subs that I have on my sheet are already in for Highlands. There's Belak driving in, dumped it down the long. Oh, Khalil, who had a career high last night, is going to go to the line with 5. That was kind of lost in the Jimmy Coons 29, but Khalil's been coming on, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 at 2:03. That foul is going to be on Cole Green.
He's been a beast in the JV game, Mike. The JVs are winning 47-1 at halftime.
They are. They would have wins in varsity competition.
You know what? I believe you're right.
Matter of fact, I go out on a limb. I think our JV team would make the playoffs this year in the varsity.
The good news is everybody's making the playoffs.
That's where I was going. Khalil 1 for 2. And the Rams lead 18-6. Here's Lang. Oh, what a move that was. Around long, and he laid it in. You can see it. He showed us that first game last year. He was a difference in that game out there. No doubt, even with all those seniors. Pacey to Coons. Highlands by 10. Coons gets a rough ride from Volts. Ball's deflected, but Loveland comes to get it. Loveland looked at the basket, back to Coons. Drives in, nice move, up, glass, good.
There's the Euro step we didn't get last night, Mike. Remember that one time?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
20-8. Highlands by 12. Oh, and Loveland.
Yep.
DJ was in pretty good position there, and I think he was going to get the steal, but when he slipped, it messed it up. Then he was out of control. Slipped and went down to one knee, and that kind of messed up his chance to get the steal.
But he's letting Mr. Lang know he's there.
That's for sure. 14 foul against Highlands. Knox committed 4.
So far, so good on Mr. Lang. 4 points.
And here's Lang. Getting a rough ride from DJ Loveland. Lang tries to go in. He got shut off by Timmons. Now to McMillan with a jumper. It's down. Second basket, 4th point. Zach McMillan averaging 10 a game. And the Knights cut it to 10. It's 20-10 Highlands.
And that time, Mike, DJ went to help out, double up.
That was a dangerous pass, but they got away with it. And nice pass by Kunst underneath the long. What's the call? No basket?
What was that?
They called a foul on the Rams, did they? I'm confused at what Z called over there.
Number 4 he called, I think, on the floor.
Oh, so the basket's no good. Didn't count. He called it before the shot. It's on Blaze Volts' second foul. There we go. Here's Pacey.
Now what?
Now we're going to get an offensive foul. Yep. It's on Chandler.
Setting the screen.
First foul on Timmons. He's already in with 12 points in the first quarter.
Ryan Lang, Mike, they have not left his side. Anytime they're on offense, there's somebody in front of them. This time is DJ again. He may fall into the locker room, Mike.
He might.
You're having trouble getting it in.
Here's Lang forecourt. 20-10. Highlands leads it. Oh, had it taken away. Good job double team by McDaniel and Timmons. And Chandler calls for the ball, and he'll bring it up. At 30 seconds. Oh, he took it coast to coast and laid it in.
14 points for Chandler Timmons.
This is what we like to call the Jeff Sinclair. 22-10.
You don't want to call him Micah Mason. That's 64.
No, it's a Jeff Sinclair. I'm talking about the first quarter.
Exactly. He was
steal by Loveland.
Nice job by Loveland.
Now to Pacey. Gets it back to DJ. Going to look at it. Thought about it. Now goes to McDaniel. His three is short. And the rebound to Lang. He wants to go at the buzzer. Boy, off the heel. Put a good shot up. And that's the end of the first quarter. Thanks to 14 first quarter points by Chandler Timmons. It's Highlands 22 and the Knoch Knights 10.
We have to explain to Jeff Sinclair. Jeff Sinclair led the WPL in scoring in the first quarter.
Oh, he was unbelievable. I think it was because, about 3 Red Bulls in the locker room.
Yeah.
I got him going, old Jeffrey. No doubt about it. Well, the Boucher Agency has made some major changes in the last year, and now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. The Bouchers are now independent agents. In addition to nationwide, the Bouchers are now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways for you to save on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent agents, the Boucher Agency, 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with John and Nick Boucher on your side. You're in good feet with Nick on your side. He takes care of all the kickers, I understand.
And John's still training kickers, by the way.
Yes, he is. And Nick could make many field goals.
Last night in section, Plum beat Indiana 56-30. Hampton Armstrong was postponed. We have no reason why. And Mars beat a pretty good,
weather.
6A team, North Hills, 84-54. So Mars is coming. Literally, they'll be here Tuesday.
And you talked about Hampton. Hampton's going to play is scheduled to play 4 section games after February 20th.
And remember,
Timmons stole it.
Playoffs start February 27th.
Yeah. Kicked it to Pacey in the corner. Now to Loveland. The ball was tipped, but it came to Leary. Now McDaniel in the corner. McDaniel back out to Leary. Just underway, second quarter. Highlands leads it 22-10. Timmons on the baseline.
2-3 short corner.
Great pass to Pacey, but it was blocked by Lang. Lang the other way. Now to Volts for 3. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound, McDaniel.
What a great job to kind of control that pass.
And he walked.
Call steps. Yep.
Double dribble, walking something. DJ got up in the air.
Second turnover for Highlands. They forced 8 already, Mike. And now it's going to be Carter Leary's turn to take Lang.
We talked about the loss last night. Highlands hasn't lost 2 in a row in 2 years.
Wow.
That's what they're trying to guard against here.
Hope that trend continues.
Frazier worked it to McMillan in the corner. Now to Lang out top. Lang was...
There's walking there, Mike. Yeah. Mike pointed to his pivot, said he didn't move it, so I'll trust him.
Back to Lang.
He shifted us. See that?
He is.
I tell you what, though, we shut him off.
Dump down to McMillan. He puts it in. McMillan's got 6. He's our leading scorer so far. 22-12.
He made his own space that time, Mike.
Now Leary looked at the basket but didn't take it.
Bad pass.
Oh, tried to work it in, but Timmons stole it.
Help him out. There we go. Great pass.
Feet.
Yeah.
It was over to Kunst. Now to Pacey.
One
Inside
more.
McDaniel. Still loose. Pacey's on the floor.
No
Needs
foul.
some help. And then Frazier, Lang came out of there with it and got it to Volts, who missed a shot, but Lang follows.
Lang now has 6.
Boy, Leary got bodied up in there, no foul. And Lang got the rebound. 8-point game. Here come the Knights. Volts forecourt against Timmons. He's fouled. Volts will shoot 2. Timmons picks up his second at 6:08.
Little run for the Knoch Knights here. They scored the first 4 coming out of the second quarter.
22-14, and that'll send Blaze Volts to the line. He's 4 for 7 from there this season.
I love the name Blaze, Mike. That's an old Greek Orthodox name. And
we had a Blaze in our family at one point, but he isn't anymore.
And it's funny, when my son Kenny was born, I was thinking about that name because, Greek Catholic, he spells a little differently, though. Greek Catholic, they spell B-L-A-I-S-E.
Right.
He's got a Z in there. Oh. But then I was thinking, what if he became a lineman, which he did? Yeah. Blaze is not a great name.
So Volts will get a second. 22-14, Highlands leads it. Rams with some substitutions. Belak has come in, and Khalil Long is in. Volts with a much better second one. That's his first point of the night. And now it's down to 7. Against pressure, here's Kunst. Loops it over to McDaniel, left side. McDaniel drives baseline with the runner. Up around, no good, and it's tipped by McMillan and controlled by...
He's got numbers.
Lang goes all the way down against Kuntz. No, rebound tipped.
Great defense.
Still loose.
Jimmy.
And throwing it up is Frazier. It won't go, but the Knights have the rebound again. Here's Frazier, out to Lang. Right side, and a can on a shot to 3 by Buderbaugh. And it's 22-18 all of a sudden.
8 in a row.
That's the first 3 for them. McDaniels hit 1 for Highlands. That's it. Pavlik in the paint. Oh, nearly. He did throw it away. Good stop by Kuntz.
Wow.
Let a 3 go, and he's going to shoot 3 of them.
Quick hands of Jimmy saved that, Mike.
It did.
He's going to shoot 3.
5:22 left first half. 22-18. Highlands leads it.
Blaze Bolt's starter picks up his 3rd foul, Mike.
First one by Kuntz is good. He's got 3. Second one is good. He'll get 1 more. Remember the old ABA rule? 3 to make 2?
Yes, I remember that, yeah. Red, white, and blue ball.
That was some great basketball.
Did you ever get on?
No, I did not.
I used to get on a lot. Oh, missed 3rd.
Pavlik fights for it. They're going to call a held ball, and it belongs to Highlands. Good hustle by Trent. So Jimmy makes 2 out of 3, and the Rams get possession. Now Alan Bauman with a few thousand words for Joe DeCello. It's interesting. Joe DeCello is reffing this game. His son was one of the coaches at Knoch last year, if you remember.
Yes, he was. Yep. Him and Nick Boucher.
Of course, changed, and Ron McNabb, after 8 years, retired. Oh, they're working on the inbound, and Kuntz makes it a 4-point play for himself, and it's 26-18.
No help that time, and Jimmy made him pay for it. Ooh,
there's a travel. That's good. Another good job by Pavlik, by the way.
Yep, just stepping in there.
Yep.
Not giving him a place to land. And you leave your feet, you're not entitled.
Alan Bauman upset. This discussion for Chris Szymanski. I can't read his lips, but he said, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
Long off the inbound. Khalil puts it in with a hook.
He didn't want that to happen, Mike, and it just did. He wanted the ball inbounded from the side.
That's why. Now another travel is good job by Kuntz, and now Bauman wants a timeout as the Rams put a little run on, and they go back up by 10.
And look what Allen's doing there, Mike. You get a shot of him. He's going right at the referee.
And he's talking with Tyler Buderbaugh and Joe DeCello over there, and he gets Tyler out of the way, and they don't want your players in the midst of all that's for sure. Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza is your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as little as $10 a month. New for 2021 is the Planet Fitness Crowd Meter. Just open the Planet Fitness app at our homepage, and it'll show you how many members are there. Just one of the many ways we're doing our part to ensure you can gym confidently. Remember, memberships are available for as low as $10 a month. So break free from 2020. Stop by and say hi at Ross at Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza today. And there went my pen.
Mike, of the 1-minute timeout, they spent 40 seconds
yelling at the official.
The Knoch coach is talking to the referees, and the referees accommodated, come over and spoke to him. It was all civil, but again, like I said, his biggest complaint was he thought the walk should have been a side
further out in a Saudian because you do, and like you said, that's exactly what you don't want, because then you can run a play and get when you have a big guy like Khalil, you get the layup, and that's what happened.
I've been very effective with that little lob pass, Mike, this year. Chandler scored the game-winning points against Hampton on that one.
Yes, he did. Less than 5 to go, first half. Highlands 28, Knoch 18.
This is Tiger Paws, Mike.
And there it is, beautifully. And Antoine missed it, but Pavlik got it back. Kuntz, back rim. Rebound, it's long. Long back up, no. Tip, Loveland, no good. And McMillan the rebound. It's loose, and they're going to get Pavlik from behind. And Trent's not happy. And they got to get Trent out of there. He had a few words. Hey, it's Knoch Highlands, people. I don't care if there are very few people here compared to last year. It's still Knoch Highlands.
And they're going to get one-on-one, Lang's going to get to shoot it.
That's the first foul on Belak. And Ryan Lang will make his third and maybe fourth trip to the line tonight.
Was he fouled, Mike?
You know, I couldn't see because
we don't want any shenanigans like we had in the Springdale game, huh?
He marched right to the line, though. Maybe that's how he had 91.
He's 93 right now. If he gets his average, he'll be over 100 for the year. He's averaging about 11 per game.
He'll get a second.
And he's one of the purest shooters around.
He's tremendous.
Coach McNabb worked with him, and
Coach McNabb doing that now.
Yep, he's working up out at Freeport Middle School, the old middle school.
Lang's 4 for 4 from the stripe. It's 28-20. Antoine McDaniel right in front of us. Rams by 8. This is long. Tried to work it down to Belak, but it's tipped out of bounds, and Highlands will keep it. Good work there with Zach McMillan getting a hand on it. Carter Leary back in the Highlands lineup. He hasn't scored tonight.
They're taking turns watching Mr. Lang. Loveland and...
That's more than a one-man job, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Kuntz flashes back to get it.
Smart idea to keep him fresh.
Uses a Belak screen. Now Leary. Belak out of the corner. Kuntz out top.
Knoch bench comes to life here, Mike. And they've taken a 12-point lead down to 8.
Leary again, out to Kuntz. Puts it on the floor. Around Booterball. Glass, good. Goodness.
That was just pure strength there, Mike.
That's 8 for him. Rams back up by 10. Lang all the way through. He goes down hard. No whistle.
Tried to draw the foul, Mike, and the problem was he didn't get the contact he anticipated. You know, what happens is you get contact, that helps to break your fall. You don't get contact.
And then you hit the floor, and that floor is hard.
And Lang says, nope.
He's good?
Yep, he says, I'm okay.
They're going to give him a blow, though. This is the first time he'll have a seat tonight. Blaze Volz will replace him. So Highlands last touched it.
That's the injuries I hate to see, Mike, off the ball when there's nobody around, because that means you don't get anybody to take some of that inertia with you.
Now let's see what their offense looks like with Lang on the bench. Here's Frazier. Used up his dribble, got it back to Volz. Booterball, corner. That's Sobalski.
Braden Foster.
And a double team. And stolen by Pacey. Oh, good job by the Rams there to turn it over. Leary all the way down. Leary, that's the call. They're going to be a foul on the floor.
Looks like we'll shoot a one-on-one.
We will. Carter Leary, I believe, will go to the line and do that.
And your answer is, what was it like with Ryan Lang not in there? They were looking for Ryan, and guess what?
He's back.
Yes.
Just making sure he was okay.
Yeah. Guy like him, hard to keep him off the floor.
Alan Bauman, of course, played for the great Gary Davies at Freeport.
I think he went on to Albany, am I correct? Played college ball up there?
I believe so.
Yep.
The Great Danes.
Mm-hmm.
Leary will get another. 31-20, Highlands by 11. Make it 12. Leary 2 for 2 there. Against pressure. Here's Lang. Used a Booterball screen. Down low for Green, blocked by Long. McMillan goes baseline against Foster. Nearly a steal.
There's a foul.
They're going to get a foul on Leary.
Carter gets his first. They'll shoot a one-on-one. Braden Foster sneaking and getting some varsity action.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Now Khalil Long will sit down and Roman back in. Chandler Timmons has been sitting since he got his second foul, and we're just going to take the hot hand and sit him down. Here's Booterball. Makes his first. He's got 4 tonight. He'll get another, 32-21.
We had that discussion again today, Mike. What do you do with somebody with 2 fouls? I'm still a firm believer if you look at the kit. You can trust them, leave them in there if you can't get them out. Jimmy had 2 yesterday, took them out, ended up with 2 for the game. So he never got another one. But he sat a lot of critical time in the second
quarter. And you can lose the game in the second quarter, too.
Well, and the problem, though, we had a decent lead, so we felt it was comfortable to let him rest. And end up biting us. Of course, you have 29. What more could you do, huh?
Leary for 3 out of the corner, in and out. Oh, man, I got a lid on it. Kuntz back up, yes.
That looked like yesterday, Mike. Every shot was in and out.
Well, when you shoot 38%, I guess that's what happens. They're not shooting 38 tonight. It's better.
And a lot of layups.
Nearly a steal by Kuntz off of Lang. Yes, sir. Jimmy smacked it off of Lang's leg and out of bounds. What a play that was.
13 to 4 turnovers, Mike, and that's the difference in this game so far.
Pacey for 3 off the rim, and the rebound to McMillan. Highlands by 12, 2:12 to go first half. Keegan Frazier, now to Booterball left side. Back to Frazier.
Pacey now on Lang, just shirting him, not even looking at the ball.
Good job by Frazier to get all the way to the basket, and they're going to call a foul on Highlands.
Jimmy's first.
34-22, the Rams lead it. And Keegan Frazier will go to the line and shoot 2. 63% for the year. He'll get another. Less than 2 to go, first half. Rams trying to beat Knoch for the second straight time here. Missed them both. Rebound Roman. It was a great game.
Jimmy had that still at the end, remember that?
Stole the ball, I understand. Yep. Here's Leary. Back to Pacey. Now to Foster. Foster goes up and lays it in. Braden Foster. And the Rams lead it 36-22, their biggest of the night.
His dad sent me that clip the other day. He said, Milo was a little excited. I said, well, I had a reason to be. That was your Johnny Most imitation, is that correct?
Exactly what it was. In the 20 years we've been doing this, that might have been my favorite night. I think we knew something good was going to happen there after that happened.
And I'm telling you, this JV team we have now, Mike, putting mercy rules on people, 47-1 at halftime. You feel it in the air, you know, when you see them play.
Yes, you can. It's Lang for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Jimmy Kuntz.
Over the back.
And Booterball fouls him over the back. Much to the delight of the Highlands fans across the way. So the Rams will shoot 1-on-1 at the other end with 1:09 to go. They lead by 14. Jimmy 2 for 3 tonight. Each team's committed 9 team fouls first half. And good minutes for Braden Foster here.
Knoch comes in averaging 61, giving up 60. Highlands 62 per game, giving up 47. Jimmy pure from the line.
He'll get another. He's got 11 points. His average is 16-6, so he's breathing all over that already. 2 for 2. And 4 for 5 from the line for him tonight. 38-22.
Minute to go here in the half.
Here's Ryan Lang. Lang in a double team. Tries to fight through it. Stolen by Kuntz.
Khalil Long did a great job.
What a move. He goes in. He missed it. Rebound Long. Yes. What a move that was.
Reverse.
5 for Khalil. 40-22.
Back to the basket, Mike. And
Lang.
they're going to get a charge?
No. Everybody on the Highlands bench thought so. You thought so.
You know what? When you look at it on further review, he leaned in a little bit. And Lang is the kind of guy who'll draw that charge.
Don Pacey tried.
Yep.
That's his first foul. Lang getting his 5th and 6th attempts at the line tonight. He's 5 for 5 for 9 points. The Rams are holding him well under his average. 6 for 6.
He's got 10.
40-24. Highlands with the ball. The arrow belongs to Knoch. 35 seconds left. Here's Kuntz across forecourt. Now to Foster. Corner to Pacey. Now to Long. Long. Won't go. Tip is loose. We got a foul from behind. I think Khalil's going to get in frustration.
Over the top. Yep. And these are the things Khalil has to learn.
Knights in a double bonus. They'll shoot a pair here at 22 seconds.
He's a junior, Mike, but really never played a lot of basketball. He's really a freshman in basketball years. And he's just been dominating JVs, and he's getting varsity time now.
It's 16 rebounds the other night. JV game. McMillan has the first. Pacey sits down. McDaniel back in for Highlands. 40-25. Rams by 15. 22 seconds left. McMillan drains them both. A 65% foul shooter, 2 for 2 there. All right, 14-point lead to see if the Rams can get one to go before the half.
They're extending that defense, Mike.
Double team now to McMillan.
Now you attack, because you got the 3 guys behind you, Mike.
Kunst.
There you go.
Spots up and nails a 3.
Perfect, Mike. They attacked it right as soon as they beat it. They didn't wait for them to get back.
43-26.
Lang gonna pull up at the buzzer.
Won't go. That's the end of the first half, and the Rams putting on a show here in this first half against the Knoch Knights. They lead it 43-26. Well, B&J Sports is celebrating their 6th decade of outfitting our local teams and the great fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms and trophies and plaques, any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Or give Glenn a call, 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports. Highlands 43, Knoch 26 is your halftime score. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. We're back at halftime. The Rams lead the Knoch Knights by a score of 43-26. The halftime stats are brought to you by the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights. They're open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday for dine-in, or you can call 724-224-9910 for takeout. Say hi to Joe, Andy, and Dee at the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard.
Golden Rams got off to a fast start led by Chandler Timmons. Mike, 14 points, most of those in the first quarter. Jimmy Quince has chipped in with 14. Carter Larry has 2. Joaquin Roman 2. Antoine McDaniel 3. Khalil Long 5. And Braden Foster with 2. Knoch Knights, they're led by Ryan Lang, their outstanding junior, averaging 26 points. We held them to 10 in the first half. Zach Millen has 8. Footerball 5. Volts 1. Keegan Fraser 2. That gives a halftime score of 43-26.
I found Alan Bauman. He went to Geneva. Okay.
It must be his brother Adam. Adam went to Albany. That's correct.
Now we got it.
Well, winter's upon us. Mike, do you see the weather for next week?
Yeah, it's going to be in the 20s for highs every day and in the single digits for lows. So anything that falls is going to be frozen.
Tell me what your dad used to do with a battery.
My dad used to, when we had lousy cars, and that was the case. My dad worked at Kmart. We could have lousy cars. He brought the battery in the house and put it on the register in the bathroom because that was the warmest room in the house.
Anybody over 60, that means the Breakfast Club. By the way, we get about 40 people before 10 o'clock when I check.
A lot of Shaler people this morning, I got a feeling. Thanks for joining us, by the way. Appreciate it.
Well, with winter weather upon us, get over to Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best in the AK Valley since 1993. Best oil change since 95 and voted #1 in auto repairs. Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and wheels in the Pittsburgh area. Always, if you don't see it, ask for it. They'll order it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call. In Trenton, it's 724-224-9222. And at Trenton Heights, it's 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Now offering oil changes at both locations. Highland Tire service, integrity price, they deliver.
Indeed they do. Rams lead at 43-26, trying to stop that one-game losing streak, which is all they've had the last 2 years, and we kind of like it that way. The games, remember last year, the Rams won here in that crazy game that Jimmy Kuntz stole the ball at the end of the game. The final score of that game was 72-65. Knoch won out there, 75-69. In that game, Luke Cochran fouled out, Johnny Christ fouled out, and Corey Myers had 4 fouls. Joe Zolchek, Greg Hedgeland, Todd Gallup.
Yeah, I remember that game.
Knoch shot 85% from the foul line in that game. That was the first one. The second one, the Rams won here by 7. Knoch made 11 three-pointers in here, though. It's amazing. And Highlands still won by 7 points. Johnny Christ had 24, Corey Myers had 23, and Jimmy had 11.
By the way, Al Tronick and Alan Baldwin are old friends from Lernerville days. Carol Gamble, they all say hello to you.
Okay, hello to them.
And they got their shots.
Oh, good for them. Hopefully everything going well, and get them back in the lineup. Well, that's a walk.
Travel, yep. That is the
Hooterbaugh.
14th. And they're longing for the days of the anchor in. Aren't we all, Mike, huh?
I've been there once. It's during football season. Things are starting to clear out a little bit again. I'll probably get back. But
the days after the game, we
really missed that. And here's Kunst for 3. Left side down. Well, Jimmy Kunst, who got off to only 2 points in the first quarter, now has 18. And the Rams lead by 20.
Mr. Lang
answers. His first from downtown. He's got 13, and it's 46-29.
That's the first open, uncontested look he's had tonight, Mike. Let's give the Golden Ram defense some credit.
Kunst tries to dump it down for Joaquim Roman, but the Knights tip it away, and here they come. Here's McMillan. Back out to line.
Only the 5th turnover for the Golden Rams.
Out top to Frazier. Drives all the way through, lays it up and scored. That looked like last night.
Yeah, Mike, there was not too much defense there.
We don't want to look like last night. We don't need all this Groundhog Day stuff.
Well, they were in a 2-3 zone, Mike, and then sometimes you account for your area, and he sliced between it. Turn around, he loves that. He loves making a one step to his left and letting it go. And Antoine cans it. It's his second of the night. And now a 3 from the corner is drilled by Volts. And what's the call? Bauman wants a timeout. Mike, I don't know about that timeout.
Stop your own run.
Yeah, hey, he's got a reason, though. He's going to take care of it. Gives us a chance to talk about Phoenix Rehabilitation. I was there today, and I will be there on Friday getting my shoulder fixed up. Mike, I'm up to 2 pounds, baby. And believe me, I couldn't pick up my arm before, so getting 2 pound weight.
It's definitely looking better, trust me. So you can't, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know now, so that's good.
Are you or somebody you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Why not consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Service in Toronto Heights? Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personal care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy. They deal with any type of injury, especially in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workman comp injuries. Phoenix will help you with any of your needs you have. Let me finish this after the 1 minute timeout became a 30-second timeout, Mike.
It got pushed back, didn't it?
They cut us.
We'll get back at that. Here's Timmons. Driving in, stops, pops, scores.
He's still hot, Mike. He's got 16.
That matches or close to his career high. It's 18, so he's almost there. Blocked by Roman on the McMillan shot. Timmons.
Ahead of the pack.
McDaniel drives, lays, and scores.
2-on-1. He didn't care, Mike.
8 points for Antoine, who's had double figures in every game but one. A double team now, and Lang in trouble.
He got out of that.
He did, boy.
That was a great
That was a Houdini
team.
act. Goes in, and a blocking foul. I guess they're going to call it on the floor.
Let's see. Boy, Lang just showed you what a special player
Basket's
was.
good.
Basket is
Called
good.
continuation.
Is this the NBA?
I think he called the basket good, did he?
Let's see.
He said one shot.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, take a look at that one at home, kids.
That was a great play by Lang all the way around.
All the way around, just to get through that double team.
That was about 60 feet of all him.
And it was actually a triple team because they had him right where they wanted him on the sideline. He's got 16, Mike, but again, a quiet 16.
7 for 7 from the foul line.
Yep.
53-36.
He'll do that to you.
Leary. Kunst. Oh, Timmons is wide open. Oh, he was too wide open.
Yep.
And Chandler can't believe it.
Yep. He expected contact and didn't get it, Mike. Had a few of those tonight.
53-37, the Rams lead it. Leary loops it into Timmons.
Favorite inbound.
Oh, around Lang. He can't get it to go, but he'll shoot a couple at 5:38.
Finish up telling you about Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Service. They're conveniently located 1601 Union Avenue, right next to Eaton Park in Natrona Heights. Flexible hours allow for social distancing and following COVID guidelines. Call them today at 724-224-5090. Ask for Adrian to set up an appointment or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com.
Chandler will get a second at 5:38. The Rams leading it by 16.
Kenny Elliott stuck in the house here.
He's
Mike,
here.
right?
Tyler Stachinsky exhorting the troops to pick up the intensity. Doesn't want them to let down on that. Simmons makes a second.
He's got 17 now.
And a turnover.
There you go.
Lang turned it over again.
And Mike, as good as Lang is, that's pretty intense pressure they're putting on him.
It really is.
They're just selling out with two guys to the ball, Mike.
Timmons loops it over to Kuntz. Thought about it. Now McDaniel. 3 ball up. 3 ball down.
He's got 3 of them and 11 points. Talked to Scott Briggs before the game. They said somebody besides Lang has to step up, and you can see why, Mike. Just run 2 guys at him.
57-37. Highlands by 20. Frazier kicked it to Volts in the corner.
Look at Jimmy.
And Jimmy let out a primal scream as he let that go. That would have scared me. Read it ahead to Leary. Oh, he made a great job to catch it against Frazier. No foul, I guess, huh? Here's Volts.
They got numbers now.
Frazier back. Almost walked, but he did. Now double dribble, Joe DeSello calls it. It's another Knoch turnover at 4:49, and the Rams lead by 20.
16 turnovers now to 5 for Highlands.
Pavlik in for Timmons.
It hasn't been 24 hours yet, Mike. It's a different team out there, huh?
Yeah, it is. Kids, you said. Yeah. It's pretty much the answer to everything.
And in pregame, we asked, was it good or bad to play? The answer is good.
McDaniel out to Leary. Oh, steal by Volts. Volts drives, lays, and scores.
Carter Leary not happy with himself there.
Volts with 5 third-quarter points of his 6, and it's 57-39.
Friday night at Indiana, then Tuesday the Mars Planets come here.
McDaniel rattles another one home. He's got 3 in this quarter alone. He had 14 last night. He's got 14 tonight. 60-39. And again, he's at double figures in every game but one. 8 of the 9. Volts for 3. It's down.
Volts coming alive here. He's got 9. A little up and down here. Turnover.
And a steal is Booterball has it. To Lang all the way through, and he lays it in.
Can't give him that much of the court to work, Mike. Again, that time, every time he's not accounted for, he hurts you.
McDaniel
feeling it.
Another one. He missed it. Rebound tip. Comes right to Pavlik with the lay-in. Good job by Roma to tip it over to Pavlik for the lay-in. His first basket of the night. Highlands by 18. .320 to go. Third quarter. Lang with a runner, and it's down.
He hit Joaquin smack in the chest and just bounced right off him.
20 points for Ryan Lang, 10 of them here in the third quarter. That's 10 in 5 minutes. Timeout Highlands at 3:04 left of the third quarter. 62-46. The Rams lead it.
That was a case of no harm, no foul.
Yeah, exactly. Back to the YouTube stuff. Highlands High Sports, YouTube. Please join us. Subscribe, why don't you? You know that less than 50% of the people that watch subscribe? Subscribe.
Gotta get that up.
Hit the like button. That's a little thumbs up guy right underneath the picture. Hit that. Do that for us. These are all good things. And hit the notification bell. If you hit that bell, then when the game comes up, you will be notified on your device, and you can go right to it. I know the Breakfast Club has that because that's how they know to get in there. So, and you know how many people hit the notification bell? Only 14% of our people hit the notification bell. Come on.
Digging deep in the statistics.
Let's get analytics, baby. We gotta move our algorithm. So thanks for, and seriously, thanks to everybody for watching. We really appreciate it. We're happy to be here and happy to help you out for this crazy year when y'all can't be here.
Mike, 5A, I wanted to talk to you last night about Albert Gelton. I promised I'd talk about him. Mm-hmm. You know, Rodney Gallagher plays for Lower Highlands.
Right.
2 of his AAU teammates have transferred into Lower Highlands. Well, Albert Gelton's gone one better. You ready for this? They have 2 foreign exchange students who happen to be 6'7" and 6'4".
Oh, how about that? What are they, Kennedy Catholic?
Well, they're from the Virgin Islands.
Oh, the steal is
Turnover.
long, threw it right to Booterbaugh. Volts! Oh, and DJ Loveland did a great job of stopping the basket.
Isn't that walking?
Volts fired it in there, and they turned it over. Volts threw it off the hands of McMillan out of bounds. I keep wanting to call Zach McMillan Nate McMillan. I'm dating myself. Or Tom McMillan. Remember him?
Better, yeah.
He ended up a congressman?
Went to Maryland, yep. Out of mid Pennsylvania.
Ended up a congressman.
Went to Maryland.
And quickly got out of Congress. He was a smart man.
So anyways, the best kid on Albert Gallatin's father takes these 2 kids from the Virgin Islands, and their cousin is a guy named Tim Duncan. You ever hear him?
I've heard of him, yes. Coons for 3. Down.
Boom.
Goodness.
Jimmy with 20 all of a sudden. So how about that, Mike? And nobody says a word.
No, exactly. 65-46.
Now we shouldn't complain though, because we got the big sweet out of it that one year, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, steal by Kuntz. Out of there. It's Pacey's 3. Rolls off.
Off on Jimmy. Yep, you got it.
4th referee of the night, Jimmy Kuntz, trying to buy the call there.
Do you remember the big Swede, Mike?
I do, but I don't remember his name.
I can't remember his
I
name
beat him in a race. Remember?
Big kid came from what, Sweden was it?
Uh-huh.
And we made him a football player because like 6'6", about 240. He looked the part. We always say that.
Right, right. Yeah, I did. I beat him in 40. I remember that. And I was 50 at the time. Lang is fouled. Scored. He'll get another.
Boy, this Ryan Lang, Mike, enjoy watching this kid. He's got 23 now. And he got bodied by DJ. Still knocked it down. And again, this kid is the real deal.
And a chance to go 8 for 8 from the line. 65-49. Highlands by 16.
And remember, Mike, he is being accounted for in every trip.
And he's 8 for 8 from the foul line.
That is his 99th foul shot. We had 98 coming in as a team tonight.
Timmons forecourt. Timmons going all the way through. Puts it up and in. 19 for Chandler Timmons, a career high, and the Rams lead 67-50.
All right, Dan Senior, that's for you.
Yes, it is.
Block.
Oh, it is a block. And they double teamed it. Ahead of the pack is Loveland. Drives, lays, scores.
Great pass by Khalil Long.
First basket for Loveland. Highlands back up by 19. And guess what? Ryan Lang's going to the foul line. Don Pacey can't believe it. You can see him talking to Chris Szymanski there. So Lang will go to the line for 2 shots at 106.
Somebody says he's going to miss.
He's going to miss one. I'm not so sure.
That's his 100th free throw of the year.
He's got 25 points. He's got 15 points in the 3rd quarter.
Amazing.
And it's, hey, somebody from the crowd. Hey, number 20, miss one once in a while. Well, that's the biggest compliment you can pay a kid.
Yep. He's got 83 of 101, Mike. That's pretty darn good, huh?
And 10 for 10 tonight. 69-52. Imagine where they'd be without him at this point. It's like with us with Jimmy last night. We'd have lost by 20.
And the weird thing, Mike, I think we're doing a pretty good job on him.
Yeah. It's foul line stuff for him. Here's Pacey. Less than a minute to go, 3rd quarter. Loveland for 3 out of the corner. Yes. DJ Loveland. 2 in a row, a quick 5. And it's 72-52. Highlands back up by 20.
It's hard to believe in high school he's getting 10 foul shots a game.
Pacey fights Belak for the rebound.
But you just saw it here.
Oh, nice dump down and 7 straight for Loveland.
He's answered.
74-52. That's the Rams' biggest lead. Knoch scored 26 points in the 3rd quarter, and the Rams have extended their lead.
And look, right in front of us, Mike. Loveland against Lang. Not even looking at the ball.
And we have a blocking foul at 4.8. The Rams have scored 31 points in the 3rd quarter. How do do you feel about a travel dumpsters?
I guess the answer is not too good.
He made Chris laugh. He's trying. There's the first by Frazier is no good. He'll get another. 74-52. Highlands leads it. Rams scored 83 here against Kiski on a Saturday afternoon a few weeks back. Missed them both. Rebound Belak.
Gotta shoot it.
Daniel,
almost.
Had a peek.
Antoine at the buzzer.
That's the end of the third quarter. Quite a lot of scoring in that period. Highlands 74 and the Knoch Knights 52. We just go right to trivia if you like.
Well, I wanted some extra time for trivia, Mike, because I always like to have a Super Bowl question before the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. I love Super Bowl questions.
Well, here's tonight. It's a good one. Coach Fault, I ran this by. He loved it. Okay. How many colleges have had a president and a Super Bowl quarterback attend their school? How many colleges?
Oh, my goodness gracious.
One president, one Super Bowl quarterback.
Oh, so it's one college then?
No, 5 different. Oh, I give you the answer. 5. You got to name them.
Okay, well, let's just go.
There's 5.
We can do that.
5 of them. See if you can name the 5 that have had a president and a quarterback. Super Bowl quarterback attend their school.
Well, I'm going to go with the colleges that have had a lot of quarterbacks, since I'm not exactly sure where the, how about Purdue?
Purdue is not on the list.
Oh, that's no good. I'm striking out already.
There is one Big Ten school.
There is one Big Ten school. No, it wouldn't be Ohio State because they don't have a quarterback that wins Super Bowls.
Their quarterback's in this year's game.
The Big Ten quarterback is in this year's game. Michigan.
Tom Brady, who was the president?
Gerald Ford.
You're on your way. 4 more to go.
Okay. Here's Coons. I'm going to write these down. I like this. You'll have to help me along, but we'll see what we can do. Here's Coons top. 7:45 left. The Rams lead at 74-52. Here's McDaniel. Into Roman. Couldn't get his handle there. And
over number 9.
McMillan out to Lang. Frazier baseline. Got a man up in the air and shoots and scores. Keegan Frazier with his third basket, 6 point, and it's 74-54. Here's McDaniel with Lang on him. Out to Roman. That's out of his range. McDaniel against Volts tried to hook, no good. He's too close.
Yep.
McMillan the rebound. Now to Buterbaugh in the corner.
Boy, look at those quick hands of Antoine.
Antoine had 3 3-pointers in that third quarter. Frazier for 3. It's down. Keegan Frazier. That's 9 for him. And it's 74-57. Rams hit 6 3-pointers in the third quarter. Kunst out to Leary. Leary drives in, goes all the way through, puts it down, and draws the foul. What a move by Leary.
What was the score in the third quarter, Mike? I was so excited about my trivia question.
31 Highlands, 26 Knoch.
Yikes, 31 points.
There were a lot of points in that quarter. So Leary will go to the line. The foul is on Buterbaugh. That's his third. And Leary with a chance to complete the 3-point play. He does. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. See, all we had to do was not talk about percentages, and we're having a good night at the line. We've only missed 3.
Yep.
77-57. Buterbaugh, corner to Volts for 3, in and out. Rebound McMillan, back up, and he's fouled. Well, Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Now, most of us are trying to navigate the new normal. Now more than ever, we realize the importance of family and trying to protect them. Life insurances and investments, so stop by and see the Lucchinos today for a free insurance review. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road. next to the Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
Nice kick out by Joaquin.
Now Timmons, turn around, Kunst, baseline,
in the air, and
shot score
one.
foul.
Well, that's about the third or fourth one Jimmy's done tonight, Mike, where he's got that guy in the air, got him to foul him, and powered it up and in.
23 for big number one. And you'll have a chance to make it 24 at the foul line after 29 last night. 79-58. No, he missed that. Rebound to Buderbaugh. Volts forecourt. Now Frazier. Back out to Buderbaugh for three. That's an air ball. Saved by the Knights for a moment, and now it's going to be Highlands ball. All right, let's see if we can get more
Presidents
college
and quarterbacks
colleges
in the Super Bowl. Yep.
Okay. How about Notre Dame?
No Notre Dame.
Okay. I was going with Montana there.
How about one of the services, Mike?
Oh, okay, that's a good one. How about Navy? Roger Staubach and Jimmy Carter and John Kennedy.
Carter and Staubach is correct. And Kennedy?
Kennedy went to the Navy.
Yep. There you go.
He was in the Navy. I don't know if he went to the academy.
No, I don't think he did, but Carter did. 2 down, 3 to go.
That's a good one. Okay, so Navy's in. Yeah, if I get to college, I got a fighting chance.
The last one you're never going to get.
Here's Kunst. The long three balls off the rim. McDaniel, though, chases it down. Whipped it over to Timmons, and he's fouled by Lang. That'll be team foul number 4 against the Knights. And for Lang, that will be his second.
Think locally.
Think locally. Is Pitt involved?
Nope, not
that
local Super Bowl quarterback. How's that?
How about Alabama?
Nope, not Alabama.
Okay, I was thinking Joe Montana, or Joe Namath, I'm sorry. Leary all the way through. And Leary puts it down and draws the foul. 7 for Carter.
A local team. Local team.
A local team, the Steelers?
The Steelers quarterback would be
either Ben or Terry.
Who do you think it is?
Could someone go to Miami of Ohio?
That is the question. The answer would be?
It's the cradle of coaches. Is it the cradle of presidents?
How about Benjamin Harrison?
Benjamin Harrison. How about that? That's a good one. Leary. Oh, doesn't get it to go. Not Miami of Florida, huh?
Not Miami of Florida.
Oh,
turnover it is.
It is, and here comes McDaniel the other way.
Number 19.
Oh, Antoine knew it. Great hustle by Timmons, though.
Yeah. We had a 23-point lead the way he went diving in.
Yeah. Great work by Chandler to go after that one. Headlong into the padding.
Pac-12 team, Mike, they had 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks.
Okay, we'll get to those. Could be Southern Cal. Here's a nice turnaround move by McMillan. Uses that big body. He's into double figures with 11. The second night there, and it's 81-60. Two different Super Bowl quarterbacks?
2 different Super Bowl quarterbacks.
Timmons is fouled. They keep getting fouls and making a see. Okay, let's see. Let me think. So it wouldn't be Southern Cal. Let me go to...
Timmons going to go to the line.
Are they recent or not necessarily?
No, a long time ago.
How about Cal, Dean?
No.
I was thinking of Joe Cap.
The pro teams were Denver and Oakland.
Oh, that's Stanford then.
Stanford is
one, and Plunkett.
Elway and Plunkett. The President Herbert Hoover. 24 Timmons, career high, correct?
Indeed.
He'll be getting my score sheet. Missed the second.
Made one, missed one.
We got a foul on the line.
And we have a foul off the ball. Let's see. Blue 3. That's on Frazier.
Who's going to go to the line?
82-60. It should be the 1-1, right?
Yes. And the last one is a salute to our current president, Mike.
Delaware?
Delaware.
The Blue Hens, Rich Gannon.
So Joe Biden's the president.
And Rich Gannon's a quarterback.
No.
And Belak
makes the first of a one-on-one.
Oh, it's got to be Joe Flacco then.
Joe Flacco. Can you believe that? Ex of Pitt.
So Gannon never made it. Oh, they lost. When Oakland went, when he was the quarterback, they lost to Tennessee in the championship game. Because Rich Gannon is a better quarterback than Joe Flacco. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here's McMillan charge.
That's something.
Good job by Pacey.
Up 23 and you take a charge, huh?
83-60, the Rams lead it.
And that's what makes this team special, Mike. You said 8-1 in the pregame. Looks like you're going to be right.
So we go Michigan, Navy, Miami of Ohio, Stanford, and Delaware.
You got them
have had a president and a Super Bowl winning quarterback. How tremendous is that? That's a great question. I'm a football geek and a presidential historian geek, so I
figured it'd be right in your
I like both of those things. Less than 4 to go. Highlands by 23. Here's Pacey.
Nice pass. Kick it back.
Timmons.
What
a move by Chandler Timmons with the spinorama.
He's got 22, Mike, and that's probably the most impressive two of the night. Dan Sr. must have had a little talk with him.
85-60. Out of the corner, and a 3-ball is down by J.J. Sobalski.
When that happens, the question is, what happened to Chandler? Boy, the rocket, huh?
85-63. He had only 6 points last night. He's got 22 here tonight. Now, Jimmy Kuntz has been very impressive, of course, as he's got, I can't see the board. He's got 23 by my count, and he had 29 last night. So that's, you talk about following up a big night with another big night.
Sure has.
And maybe getting healthier, too, on that ankle. So that's another thing. So the Rams will be at Indiana Friday night against Greg Lazanik and the Indians. Do you know they are not even averaging 30 points a game offensively? They are really struggling. They had such a great run there with the Stapleton brothers. They won the Whitfield Championship against, say, somebody to beat Beaver Falls. They did. I think you went to that game, didn't you?
Yes.
Saw that one?
Great game.
And
me and Mr. Kerr.
And Kerr went. Okay. Yeah. Out of coach's corner over there. And so they... couple years have gone by now, and they've really struggled. And
got a new podcast for you, Mike.
You okay?
Mike White has a new podcast called Pick and Roll. The last 4 minutes of the recent podcast, they spent talking about Micah Mason and his 64-point night. This is the 10th anniversary of that.
Wow.
They spent the last 4 minutes talking about that, but the last 3 minutes were talking about Isaiah Mason, the 5-year-old, and what some of his training tapes. And White was more impressed with his golf, Mike. Isaiah almost made a hole-in-one from the women's tees at Birchwood this year.
Holy smokes.
So they've rated him in the top 5 of the class of 2034. One of the top 5-year-olds in the country. Do we need that kind of pressure?
They start him young in that family, don't they?
Sure do.
A foul on Sapolsky, that's his second, and Don Pacey goes to the line.
And Mike, I got to play it for him, and he was giggling like you wouldn't believe when he heard his name.
Pacey missed the first.
And
a turnover on the Rams with 3 minutes to go. They lead at 85-63. Rams have scored their highest point total of the season.
Are you getting into the podcast?
Not really.
I've got a ton of them. I just say I'm walking 7 miles a day, and I listen to podcasts all the time.
I walk to clear my head. I don't want to hear anything.
See, I need something to keep me going.
Here's Sobalski into the paint.
Oh, that was a travel.
Nearly. Fultz to Green. Green, turnaround hook shot. No good. Rebound tipped out of there, and Sobalski chases it down in the corner. Back to Green. Sobalski baseline. Worked it inside for Murphy. Up around, no good, and the rebound to Joaquim Roman.
Ryan Lang's out of the game, Mike.
McDaniel stops, pops from 15 and cans it.
McDaniel now was 16.
He had 14 a night ago. 87-63. Frazier, boy, you can hear that.
They can't call that Joaquin.
He stood there. You know, in college it would have been a block because he'd have been in the restricted area. But there's no semicircle at the high school level, is there?
And they did call him Joaquin. Made somebody laugh over there on the foul line.
Keegan Frazier missed the first. He'll get another. He's 63% from the line. He's got 9 points tonight. And the Rams clear it off as Pavlik comes in.
There goes Mr. Curry. He's waving goodbye. You can't miss him with that yellow shirt. Yikes.
Landon Johnzak is in.
We're not going to lose him in the dark, huh?
So it's Khalil Long, Loveland, Johnzak, Pavlik, and Pacey. That's the 5 for Highlands right now. 2:09 left. 87-64. Rams are going to go to 8-1. Here's Pacey. And we'll have a section game Friday night. Loveland gave up the dribble, needs help. Loop it down to Long. Long with a nice post move. They're going to call. He didn't walk. He was dribbling the ball. Sorry, Joe.
Yep.
87-64.
And that's called a drop step. The problem you have, the kids learn the game. And if you call that against him, he might not make that move next time.
I thought it was a good move.
Yeah, it's legit. But, you know, Coach Stosh will see that in film and show him and say, hey, that's okay. You can do that.
Here's Sobalski in the paint. Rams got some hands in there.
Greg McAfee here from the Valley along with photographer Mike, so we'll get some nice press out of this one.
Logan Harrison in the game for the Knights, number 5.
Turnover number 20, Mike.
That's a pass. Here's Johnzak. To Pavlik. Johnzak to Pavlik at a 3, no good. Johnzak to rebound. Goes up. Got it blocked from behind by Green. It's out of bounds and Highlands keeps it at 116. Special thanks to Dom Stobert for checking in with us tonight. Appreciate his help, as always.
Great job,
Double
Dommy.
duty tonight. He had to play the JV game, and then
big win for the JVs. Undefeated, Mike. They're 8-0. 9-0, right?
No, just 8.
8?
No, that's 9. You're right. This is
they're
game
one
9.
ahead of us.
This is game 9.
They play theirs already.
They play first. Landon Johnzak's at the line. I believe his first trip there. And that might be, I have to go to the sheet. Second one's in and out. The rebound, they fight for it, and the Knights have it. That's a first varsity point for Landon.
He's a junior.
Now shot is missed. Look at the long arms of the law. Khalil Long out to, what a great move by Loveland to put it in and draw the foul.
Mike, he did a great job. That's called showing the basketball. He showed the basketball, made the defender commit to it, then pulled it down, got the contact, laid it in, and we're at 90 points here.
DJ missed it, but look at Long get back up there. No. Pavlik cleans up the garbage.
Trent has 5.
Rams have had 9 different guys shoot a foul shot tonight, so we've had free throw shooting practice. 92-64, 35 seconds left. J.J. Sobalski. Now to Harrison. Goes into the foul line, dumps it down in the paint for Murphy, and it's put up and in.
Murphy's first 2.
92-66, 20 seconds to go. Courtney start the bus. The Rams break their 1-game losing streak. They still haven't lost 2 in a row in 2 years. And they handle their old section mates and rivals, the Knoch Knights, tonight at Highlands by a final score of Highlands 92 and the Knoch Knights 66. Dean, final thoughts.
Way to come back after a tough loss yesterday, Mike, and good game tonight. At the Indiana on Friday. Got the Mars Planners coming here Tuesday. It's going to be everything.
Should be fun. All right, thanks to everybody that helped us out here tonight. Thanks to Dom Stobert for stepping in. Once again, that final score. Highlands 92 and Knoch 66. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So